of Charlie Kirk's children is not his.
In today's video, we delve into the ongoing legal battle that has captivated public attention, centering around Erika Kirk and the parents of Charlie Kirk. This conflict has not only raised eyebrows, but has also sparked intense discussions across various platforms. At the heart of this dispute are serious allegations against Erika Kirk, which have led to a complex and emotionally charged situation involving Charlie Kirk's children. As we explore the intricacies of this case, we aim to provide a comprehensive overview of the events that have transpired, shedding light on the motivations and actions of those involved. The stakes are undeniably high, as the outcome of this legal struggle could have significant implications for the family dynamics and the well-being of the children at the center of it all. Our investigation seeks to uncover the truth behind the allegations, examining the claims made by both sides and the evidence presented in court. We will analyze the legal arguments, the emotional turmoil experienced by the parties involved, and the broader societal implications of this case. The public's fascination with the unfolding drama is palpable, as many are drawn to the personal stories and the potential for scandal that often accompanies high-profile legal battles. This situation is not just about legalities, it is about family, loyalty, and the quest for justice as we navigate through the details. We invite you to consider the emotional stakes at play. The children, caught in the middle of this conflict, are facing a future that is uncertain and fraught with challenges. Their well-being is paramount, and the decisions made in this courtroom will undoubtedly shape their lives for years to come. The emotional weight of this case cannot be overstated, as it touches on themes of parental responsibility, trust, and the lengths to which individuals will go to protect their loved ones. We aim to present a balanced view, allowing you, the viewer, to form your own opinions based on the facts we uncover. As we peel back the layers of this complex situation, we will also highlight the public's reaction and the media's role in shaping perceptions of the individuals involved. The narrative surrounding Erika and Charlie Kirk has evolved, with each new development adding fuel to the fire of public interest. Our goal is to provide clarity amidst the chaos, offering insights that may not be readily available in mainstream coverage. We encourage you to engage with us as we embark on this investigative journey, seeking to reveal the truth behind the headlines. The legal battle is ongoing, and as new information comes to light, we will continue to update you on the latest developments. Join us as we explore the depths of this family conflict, aiming to uncover the realities that lie beneath the surface. This is more than just a legal dispute. It is a story of human emotions, familial bonds, and the quest for resolution in the face of adversity. Stay tuned as we unravel the complexities of this case and strive to bring you the most accurate and compelling narrative possible. The legal dispute between Erika Kirk and the parents of Charlie Kirk has its roots in a complex web of relationships and emotional turmoil. To understand the circumstances leading to this conflict, we must first examine the dynamics between Charlie Kirk, Erika Kirk, and their children.
Whose kids are these? Erika Kirk provided this as proof of where
Charlie and Erika shared a life together, raising their children in what many perceived as a loving environment. However, the relationship was not without its challenges, and as time progressed, underlying tensions began to surface. Following Charlie's untimely passing, these tensions escalated, revealing deeper issues that would ultimately lead to the current legal battle. Charlie's parents, deeply affected by their son's death, began to harbor suspicions regarding the paternity of their grandchildren. This doubt stemmed from various factors, including the nature of Charlie and Erika's relationship in the months leading up to his passing. The emotional strain of losing a child can often cloud judgment, and in this case, it led to a series of questions that would ignite a firestorm of conflict. Charlie's parents felt compelled to investigate the legitimacy of their grandchildren's lineage, believing that understanding their paternity was crucial for both emotional closure and legal considerations regarding inheritance and family legacy. The emotional impact of Charlie's passing was profound, reverberating through both families. For Erika, the loss was devastating, as she not only mourned her partner, but also faced the daunting task of raising their children alone. The grief was compounded by the scrutiny from Charlie's parents, who were struggling with their own sorrow while questioning the very foundation of their family. This duality of grief created a charged atmosphere where emotions ran high and misunderstandings flourished. Erika found herself in a position where she had to defend not only her relationship with Charlie, but also her role as a mother, all while navigating the complexities of her own grief. In the wake of Charlie's death, actions taken by both families reflected their emotional states. Erika sought to honor Charlie's memory by focusing on the well-being of their children, striving to provide them with stability and love during a tumultuous time. Conversely, Charlie's parents, grappling with their loss, began to take steps that they believed were necessary to protect their grandchildren's future. This included legal inquiries and discussions about custody, which only served to heighten tensions between Erika and Charlie's parents. The situation quickly escalated as both sides became entrenched in their positions, leading to a breakdown in communication and trust. As the legal dispute unfolded, it became clear that the initial circumstances were not merely about paternity or custody. They were deeply intertwined with the emotional legacies of love, loss, and the desire for familial connection. Each party was navigating their grief in different ways, and the resulting conflict highlighted the fragility of relationships in the face of tragedy. The legal battle that ensued was not just a fight over rights and responsibilities. It was a struggle for understanding, recognition, and ultimately healing in a time of profound loss. As we continue to explore this case, it is essential to recognize the human emotions at play, as they are the driving force behind the actions and decisions of everyone involved. Following the tragic death of Charlie Kirk, Erika's behavior became a focal point of scrutiny, particularly from Charlie's family. In the wake of such a profound loss, Erika's public appearances and her active social media presence raised eyebrows among those close to Charlie. While many expected a period of mourning characterized by privacy and reflection, Erika's frequent posts and public engagements seemed to contradict the somber nature of her circumstances. She often shared heartfelt messages about her grief, accompanied by images of her and the children, which some interpreted as an attempt to garner sympathy and attention. This visibility, rather than fostering understanding, led to accusations from Charlie's family that she was using the tragedy for personal gain, further complicating an already delicate situation. The perception of Erika's grief became a contentious issue, as her actions were viewed through a lens of skepticism. Critics argued that her social media activity was less about honoring Charlie's memory and more about positioning herself as a victim in a narrative that was still unfolding. This led to a growing divide between Erika and Charlie's parents, who felt that her behavior was not only inappropriate, but also disrespectful to their son's legacy. The emotional ramifications of these accusations were significant, as they painted Erika in a light that suggested she was capitalizing on her loss rather than genuinely mourning it. This perception created a rift that deepened the existing tensions, as Charlie's family struggled to reconcile their grief with what they saw as Erika's self-serving actions. Compounding the situation was the alleged distancing of the children from Charlie's parents. In the aftermath of Charlie's death, Erika reportedly took steps to limit the children's interactions with their paternal grandparents. This decision, whether intentional or not, had profound emotional implications for all parties involved. Charlie's parents, already grappling with the loss of their son, found themselves feeling further alienated from their grandchildren, which only intensified their grief. They believed that maintaining a connection with the children was essential for their healing process, and Erika's actions were perceived as a barrier to that connection. The emotional fallout from this distancing was palpable, as it not only affected the grandparents, but also placed the children in a difficult position, caught between the conflicting loyalties of their parents and grandparents.
As the legal dispute unfolded, these dynamics became increasingly complex. Erika's behavior, viewed through the lens of public scrutiny, was seen as a reflection of her emotional state, but it also raised questions about her motivations. Was she truly acting in the best interests of her children, or was she allowing her grief to cloud her judgment? The implications of her actions extended beyond her personal grief, affecting the entire family unit and complicating the healing process for everyone involved. The situation highlighted the challenges of navigating relationships in the wake of tragedy, where emotions run high and perceptions can quickly shift. As we continue to explore this case, it is crucial to understand the multifaceted nature of grief and how it can influence behavior, relationships, and ultimately the quest for resolution in the face of profound loss. As the legal battle between Erika Kirk and Charlie Kirk's parents unfolded, a growing demand for a DNA test to confirm the paternity of the children emerged as a central issue. Charlie's parents, grappling with their grief and the complexities of the situation, insisted on a DNA test for several reasons. Primarily, they sought clarity and assurance regarding their grandchildren's lineage, which they believed was crucial for both emotional closure and legal matters, including inheritance rights. The loss of their son had already left them feeling vulnerable, and the uncertainty surrounding the children's paternity only compounded their anguish. They felt that establishing the biological connection to the children was essential not only for their peace of mind, but also for the children's future, as it would solidify their place within the family legacy. The public's reaction to this demand was mixed, sparking a heated online discourse that reflected the broader societal fascination with the unfolding drama. Many individuals took to social media to express their opinions, with some supporting Charlie's parents' request for a DNA test as a necessary step toward transparency and accountability. Others, however, viewed the demand as an invasion of privacy and an unnecessary affront to Erika's integrity as a grieving mother. This division in public sentiment highlighted the complexities of the situation, as people grappled with the emotional stakes involved. The discourse often centered around the legitimacy of Erika's claims, with some questioning her motives and others defending her right to protect her children from what they perceived as unwarranted scrutiny. The legal implications of the DNA test request were significant, as it introduced a new layer of complexity to the ongoing dispute. If the test were to be conducted, it could potentially alter the dynamics of custody and inheritance, impacting not only Erika and the children, but also Charlie's parents. The request for a DNA test raised questions about the legal standing of Erika as the children's mother and her rights to make decisions on their behalf. In response to the demand, Erika expressed her deep frustration and hurt, viewing the request as a direct challenge to her credibility and a painful reminder of her loss. She argued that the insistence on a DNA test undermined the bond she shared with her children and portrayed her as untrustworthy in the eyes of the public.
Erika's response also included a call for compassion and understanding, emphasizing that the focus should be on healing rather than further complicating an already tragic situation. She maintained that the love and care she provided for the children were what truly mattered, rather than the biological ties that could be established through a test. This perspective resonated with many who believe that the emotional well-being of the children should take precedence over legal formalities. As the demand for a DNA test continued to grow, it became clear that the implications of such a request extended far beyond the realm of paternity. They touched on themes of trust, family, and the quest for closure in the face of overwhelming grief. The situation remained fluid, with each development adding new layers to the narrative as both families navigated the complexities of loss, love, and the search for truth. As the legal battle between Erika Kirk and Charlie Kirk's parents continues to unfold, discrepancies in Erika's narrative regarding her relationship with Charlie have come to light, raising questions about her credibility. One of the most notable inconsistencies involves the accounts she has provided about how she met Charlie. In various interviews and social media posts, Erika has offered differing versions of their initial encounter, with some descriptions emphasizing a chance meeting at a public event, while others suggest a more orchestrated introduction through mutual friends. These conflicting accounts have not only fueled speculation, but have also led to a growing sense of skepticism among the public and Charlie's family regarding the authenticity of her portrayal of their relationship. The implications of Erika's past relationships further complicate the current situation. Reports have surfaced detailing her previous romantic involvements, which some critics argue may have influenced her relationship with Charlie. These past dynamics have led to questions about her motivations and intentions, particularly in light of the ongoing legal dispute. Critics have suggested that Erika's history may indicate a pattern of behavior that raises doubts about her reliability and commitment. This scrutiny has intensified as the public seeks to understand the complexities of her relationship with Charlie, particularly in the context of the allegations surrounding the children's paternity and the subsequent legal ramifications. As discrepancies in Erika's narrative became more apparent, public skepticism towards her portrayal of life with Charlie grew. Many individuals began to dissect her statements, comparing them to available evidence and testimonies from those who knew the couple. This scrutiny was amplified by social media, where users engaged in discussions and debates about the validity of Erika's claims. The public's growing skepticism was not merely a reaction to the inconsistencies in her story, it also reflected a broader desire for transparency and truth in a situation that had already been marred by tragedy and conflict.
As people sought to make sense of the unfolding drama, they began to question whether Erika was presenting an accurate depiction of her life with Charlie, or if she was crafting a narrative that suited her current needs. The emotional ramifications of this skepticism were significant, as it placed additional pressure on Erika during an already challenging time. The perception that she was not being entirely truthful about her relationship with Charlie added to the strain of her grief and the legal battle. As public opinion swayed, Erika found herself in a precarious position where her credibility was constantly under scrutiny. This environment not only affected her personal well-being, but also had implications for her children, who were caught in the crossfire of the public's judgment and the ongoing legal dispute. In summary, the discrepancies in Erika Kirk's narrative regarding her relationship with Charlie have raised critical questions about her credibility and intentions. The conflicting accounts of how they met, combined with the implications of her past relationships, have contributed to a growing skepticism among the public. As the legal battle continues, these issues remain at the forefront of the discourse, highlighting the complexities of navigating personal relationships in the wake of tragedy and the profound impact that public perception can have on individuals involved in such high-stakes situations. The quest for truth and understanding in this case is ongoing, as both families grapple with their grief and the search for resolution amidst the turmoil. As the legal drama surrounding Erika Kirk and Charlie Kirk's parents has unfolded, public opinion regarding Erika has undergone a significant transformation. Initially, many people expressed sympathy for Erika, viewing her as a grieving partner who had lost her significant other under tragic circumstances. The emotional weight of her situation resonated with the public, leading to an outpouring of support as she navigated the complexities of raising her children alone while coping with her loss. However, as details of the legal dispute emerged and discrepancies in her narrative became apparent, that initial sympathy began to shift into skepticism and criticism. The turning point for public sentiment came as inconsistencies in Erika's accounts of her relationship with Charlie surfaced. As people began to question her credibility, the sympathy that once surrounded her started to wane. Specific instances of public backlash became evident, particularly on social media platforms, where users began to voice their doubts about her portrayal of events. For example, when Erika shared emotional posts about her life with Charlie, many commenters pointed out contradictions in her stories, leading to heated debates about her authenticity. This scrutiny intensified when she was accused of using her grief for personal gain, further alienating her from those who had initially supported her. Social media reactions played a crucial role in shaping public opinion as online communities began to dissect Erika's narrative in detail. Platforms like Twitter and Facebook became hotbeds for discussions, with users analyzing her statements, comparing them to previous accounts, and sharing their interpretations of her actions. Hashtags related to the case trended as people engaged in conversations about the implications of her behavior, often leading to a polarized environment where supporters and detractors clashed. This online discourse not only amplified the scrutiny on Erika, but also contributed to a growing narrative that painted her in a less favorable light.
The impact of these online communities on Erika's image cannot be overstated. As discussions evolved, they often took on a life of their own, with memes, commentary, and critiques circulating widely. The collective analysis of her actions and statements created an echo chamber where skepticism flourished, and any remaining sympathy began to dissipate. The public's perception shifted from viewing Erika as a victim of circumstance to questioning her motives and integrity. This transformation was fueled by the desire for transparency and accountability in a situation that had already been marked by tragedy and conflict. Moreover, the role of influencers and public figures in commenting on the situation further complicated Erika's standing. As notable personalities weighed in, their opinions often swayed public sentiment, either reinforcing skepticism or providing support. This dynamic added another layer of complexity to the unfolding drama, as Erika found herself navigating not only the legal implications of her situation, but also the ever-changing landscape of public opinion. In conclusion, the shift in public opinion regarding Erika Kirk has been profound, moving from initial sympathy to skepticism and criticism as the legal drama has unfolded. Instances of backlash and social media reactions have played a pivotal role in this transformation, with online communities dissecting her narrative and impacting her image. As the situation continues to evolve, the interplay between public perception and personal narrative remains a critical aspect of the ongoing discourse surrounding Erika and the Kirk family.
The complexities of grief, loss, and the quest for truth are at the forefront of this unfolding story, highlighting the challenges faced by individuals in the public eye amidst personal turmoil. As the legal battle between Erika Kirk and Charlie Kirk's parents continues to unfold, the current status of the case remains dynamic and complex. Recent court proceedings have seen both parties presenting their arguments, with the focus on the allegations surrounding the children's paternity and the implications of a potential DNA test. The court has been tasked with navigating the emotional and legal intricacies of the situation, and recent developments have included hearings where both sides have laid out their positions. Erika has maintained her stance regarding her relationship with Charlie and her role as the children's mother, while Charlie's parents have emphasized their desire for clarity and assurance regarding their grandchildren's lineage. The court's decisions in the coming weeks will be pivotal in shaping the future of this family. The potential outcomes of this legal battle carry significant weight, not only for Erika and Charlie's parents, but also for Charlie's legacy. If the court were to rule in favor of Charlie's parents regarding the paternity of the children, it could fundamentally alter the dynamics of the family and the children's relationship with their paternal grandparents. Such a ruling might also impact inheritance rights and the way Charlie's legacy is perceived within the family and the public eye. Conversely, if the court sides with Erika, it could reinforce her position as the primary caregiver and protector of the children's interests, allowing her to maintain a sense of autonomy in their upbringing. Regardless of the outcome, the implications for Charlie's legacy are profound, as the decisions made in court will shape how he is remembered and the narrative surrounding his family.
Amidst the legal complexities, the importance of transparency and truth in resolving this family dispute cannot be overstated. Both parties have expressed a desire for clarity, but the path to achieving that clarity has been fraught with emotional turmoil and conflicting narratives. For Erika, being transparent about her relationship with Charlie and the circumstances surrounding their family is crucial for rebuilding trust, not only with Charlie's parents, but also with the public. On the other hand, Charlie's parents seek transparency to ensure that their grandchildren's well-being is prioritized and that their son's legacy is honored in a manner that reflects the truth of their family dynamics. As the case progresses, the role of public opinion and media scrutiny will likely continue to influence the proceedings. The ongoing discourse surrounding the case has already shaped perceptions, and the court's decisions will inevitably be viewed through the lens of public sentiment. This reality underscores the need for both parties to approach the situation with a commitment to honesty and integrity, as the resolution of this dispute will have lasting implications for their family and the memory of Charlie. Looking ahead, the next steps in the legal battle will involve further court hearings and potentially the introduction of new evidence or testimonies. Both parties will need to navigate the emotional landscape carefully, as the stakes are high, and the impact of their actions will resonate far beyond the courtroom. Ultimately, the hope is that through transparency and a commitment to truth, a resolution can be reached that honors Charlie's legacy while prioritizing the well-being of the children at the center of this unfolding drama. The journey toward resolution is ongoing, and the outcome remains uncertain, but the pursuit of clarity and understanding is essential for all involved. In today's video, we explored the intricate and emotionally charged legal battle between Erika Kirk and the parents of Charlie Kirk. At the heart of this conflict are significant issues surrounding the paternity of Charlie's children and the implications of Erika's actions following his untimely passing. We delved into the discrepancies in Erika's narrative regarding her relationship with Charlie, highlighting how public opinion has shifted from initial sympathy to skepticism as the case has unfolded. The quest for truth has become a central theme, as both parties seek clarity and resolution amidst a backdrop of grief and familial tension. We discussed the growing demand for a DNA test to confirm the children's paternity, which has sparked intense public discourse and raised questions about the motivations behind each party's actions. The emotional stakes are high, not only for Erika and Charlie's parents, but also for the children caught in the middle of this dispute. As we examined the implications of the legal proceedings, it became clear that the outcomes could significantly impact Charlie's legacy and the future dynamics of the family. The importance of transparency and truth in resolving this family dispute was emphasized as both sides navigate their grief and the complexities of their relationships. As we reflect on the emotional and ethical dimensions of this situation, we encourage you, our viewers, to consider the broader implications of the choices made by each party. The intersection of love, loss, and the quest for justice is a powerful narrative that resonates with many, and it raises important questions about family, trust, and the responsibilities we hold toward one another.
How do we balance our personal grief with the need for transparency? What role does public perception play in shaping our understanding of such deeply personal matters? These are questions worth pondering as we continue to follow this unfolding story. We invite you to engage with us in the comments section below. Share your thoughts on the case, the actions of Erika and Charlie's parents, and the emotional complexities involved. Your insights are valuable, and we want to hear how you perceive the situation. Additionally, if you found this video informative and engaging, please consider subscribing to our channel. By doing so, you'll stay updated on future developments in this case and other related stories that explore the intersection of personal narratives and public discourse. Don't forget to like and share this video with your friends and family, as spreading awareness about this situation can foster meaningful conversations and reflections on the themes we've discussed. As the legal battle continues, we will keep you informed with the latest updates and insights, so stay tuned for more content that delves into the complexities of this case. Thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to your continued engagement as we navigate this compelling story together. Your participation is crucial in fostering a community that values truth, empathy, and understanding in the face of adversity.